What up YouTube? Welcome to my channel. My name is Charity from BookedonCharity, and as you can see from the title of this video, we are going to do a book haul. So these are the books that I have collected over the past, I want to say 3 to 4 months, and since I'm new on BookTube, you guys don't know yet which books I have. So this video is just for that. And let's get straight into it, okay? I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have about 16 books, okay? I am not going to read the synopsis for you. I don't generally read synopses in books because I do not want to get spoilers or kind of know what's happening in the book, because I feel like it will ruin the experience for me and I will forever be anticipating whatever I've read in the synopsis. So when I usually buy books, I buy books based on popularity from Bookstagram and from BookTube. What I know about the books is from what I hear other people say about the books, but I don't generally read the synopses. But what I'm going to do is read the first page for you. I've actually seen a YouTuber do this, and I thought that this is a nice idea, like to just go and read the first page or the first sentence of the book and see how interesting it is. So the first book I've got is Deception Point by Dan Brown. So I bought this book from a secondhand charity store, and I got it for 20 Rand. That is South African rands. That is cheap. Okay, that is really cheap. Yeah, so let's go see. So I've actually read, which one did I read from Dan Brown? I haven't read the Da Vinci Code yet. I have a couple of Dan Browns. Which one did I read? I didn't read Angels versus Demons yet. Why am I forgetting them? Okay, but I've already read a Dan Brown book. So I've been trying to like collect all of his books because I like his writing. Okay, so the first sentence says, Tulos restaurant adjacent to Capitol Hill boasts a politically incorrect menu of baby veal and horse carpaccio, making it an ironic hotspot for the quintessential Washingtonian power breakfast. This morning, Tulos was busy at a cacophony of clanking silverware, espresso machines, and cell phone conversations. It doesn't really say what's going on, but we'll see. I'm not sure when I'm gonna read this book, but yeah, it's here. Second book that I have is an exciting one. I've got On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. I have not read anything from Angie Thomas yet, but I'm very excited to pick up this book. I bought this book from Bargain Books. It's a South African bookstore that sells books at very low prices, and as the name says, most of the books that they sell are at bargain prices. And I got this book for 60 rands at Bargain Books. That is a bargain. Okay, so yeah, again, I don't know what this book is about. A lot of people are raving about it, so follow the lead. I picked it up. Let's see what the first sentence says. It says, I might have to kill somebody tonight. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? I think it's gonna be a good one. Okay, I'm gonna read this. That was the first sentence. So I'm gonna go on and read the next one. Okay, so it says, I might have to kill someone tonight, or I might have to kill somebody tonight. It could be somebody I know, it could be a stranger, it could be somebody who's never battled before. I think this is gonna be interesting. So she's also the author of The Hate You Give, and I'm yet to buy that book, but it is definitely on my TBR, so I'm hoping to pick that up soon. The next book I got is The Thing Around Your Neck by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. I am an absolute fan of Chimamanda. I already have read and I own Half of a Yellow Sun and Americana, and this is the third book that I have bought from her. I cannot wait to pick this up. I think I am going to try and read it within the month of October still, but yeah, I love Chimamanda's writing. She's amazing, she's brilliant. Chimamanda all the way. The next book I literally picked this up. Oh, by the way, I bought this book from Takealot, and it was, I think it was 150 bucks. It was 150 rands at Takealot. The next book I got, I am so excited for. I picked this up also from Takealot yesterday, and this one was 195 rand if I'm not mistaken, and it is Pet by Akwaeke Emezi. Like, you guys, can we just talk about this cover for a little bit? Isn't she just gorgeous? Like, this cover is beautiful. It is everything. It's beautiful. Okay, I forgot. I did not read the first sentence for you on Chimamanda's book. Hold up, rewind. Let's do this, okay? My bad. I got really excited there. Okay, so this says the first time our houses was robbed. The first time our house was robbed, it was our neighbor Osita who climbed in through the dining room window and stole our TV, our VCR, and the Purple Rain and Thriller videotapes my father had brought back from America. The second time our house was robbed, it was my brother Namabia who faked a break-in and stole my mother's jewelry. It happened on a Sunday. Okay, I think this is going to be interesting. I'm really looking forward to this. And fast forward back to Akwaeke Emezi. I've been wanting this book for quite some time. I did not expect it to be this thin. It is literally, you guys, how many pages? It is like 190. Let's say it's 203 pages. This book is 203 pages. So if you're a very quick reader, which I'm not, you can get through this in one sitting. So let's get to the first sentence. Okay, so it says there shouldn't be any monsters left in Lucille. The city used to have them, of course. What city didn't? They used to be everywhere, thick in the air, in offices, in the streets, and in people's own homes. I don't know what the book's about. Again, I'm not gonna read the synopses. It's not my thing. Don't want to ruin it. The next book I got is Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. This is gonna be my first experience reading Chinua Achebe. This book is actually a buddy pick for my buddy read for the month of October. So a friend of mine and I decided to start our own little, do I call it a book club when it's literally just the two of us? And we just pick a book. Maybe it is a book club. Who says how many people a book club should have for it to be a book club? So let's just say we've got our own book club. It does not have a name because it's more like a buddy read book club situation. But yeah, I have never read Chinua Achebe before. This is going to be my first experience. People have said a lot of good things about this book, so I can't wait to get into it. I have not read it yet. I'm probably going to read it maybe in the last week of October, so that it's still like fresh in my mind when I have to sit down and discuss it with her. This is also a short book. It's like 151 pages. Let's see what the first sentence is. Okay, I'm not going to read the introduction. Let's see what here. What is here? Part 1. Okonkwo was well known throughout the 9 villages and even beyond. His fame rested on solid personal achievements. As a young man of 18, he had brought honor to his village by throwing Amalinze the cat. Huh? What? Did I understand that? What? As a young man of 18, he had brought honor to his village by throwing Amalinze the cat. Okay, I don't know. We'll see when we get there. The next book I have is Here Comes the Sun by Nicole Dennis-Benn. She is also the author of Patsy, and I had recently read Patsy in September. I read Patsy's. No. I think I read Patsy in September, and I really enjoyed it. I love her writing style. I love it when she jumps into the Jamaican dialect. I find myself reading out loud because I need to hear it. I need to hear it in that dialect. I need to hear it that way. But yeah, I've actually started with this book. I'm like on chapter 3, but I put it down so that I can finish all the other books that I've started. I'm currently reading 3 books at the same time, and it's not working out, so now I'm trying to backtrack and finish the books that I've already started, and I'm going to continue with this. So first sentence says, the long hours Margot works at the hotel are never documented. Her real work is not in answering the telephones that ring off the hook or writing up delinquent housekeepers for sleeping on the beds and watching TV when they're supposed to be cleaning. Clearly, I already know what is meant by this. Maybe some of you don't. Maybe this sounds a little bit interesting and intriguing for you and makes you want to read a little bit more. To read it and see what it's about. But I've been enjoying it so far, but I'm going to pick it up as soon as I am done with the other 2 books that I'm busy with. Whoops. By the way, I got this book for 60 Rand at Bargain Books. Get yourself together. And Chinua Achebe. Well, I got Chinua Achebe from Takealot, and this was 150 rands. Okay, the next book I have is The Grace Year by Kim Liggett. I don't know how to pronounce this. I am sorry for butchering your name. I got this book for obviously 60 Rand at Get It Bargain Books. Get your life, okay? And I'm not sure what this book's about. I'm not gonna try and lie to you, so I'm just gonna head on straight to the first sentence. mean, Margaret Atwood wrote a blurb in this. A rat in a maze is free to... Oh, no. This is from The Handmaid's Tale. It says a rat in a maze is free to go anywhere as long as it stays inside the maze. That is an interesting line. Okay, so the first sentences says, no one speaks of the grace year. It is forbidden. We are told we have the power to lure grown men from their beds, make boys lose their minds, and drive the wives mad with jealousy. Does it sound good to you? Because it sounds good to me. I cannot wait to pick this up. Pile is falling. The next book I got, been wanting this book for a while. It is 3 Women by Lisa Taddeo. Somebody please help me pronounce these names. This, look at that cover. It's beautiful. So beautiful. I've been wanting this book for quite some time, and I was happy to have picked it up from Bargain Books for only 100 rands. This was 100 rand. Elizabeth Gilbert wrote a blurb, and she says, a masterpiece at the same level as In Cold Blood. I don't know what In Cold Blood is, but she called it a masterpiece. That's the key message for me there, a masterpiece. But I've heard really great things about this book, and I really am interested in reading it. So I'm actually gonna read a bit of the prologue. It says, when my mother was a young woman, a man used to follow her to work every morning and masturbate in step behind her. You guys, okay, I'm gonna leave it at that, okay? I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me sip my tea, because that is disturbing. That is really disturbing. But it makes you want to know what happened, right? So I need to pick it up quick. Okay, let me sip my tea. By the way, I am drinking rooibos and ginger tea, and I've cut up some lemon slices and dumped them in there. Nice. Tasty. The next book I got, okay, this video is like, I'm already at 17 minutes. I'm gonna try and quicken this up. This book is A Conspiracy of Bones by Kathy Reich. So again, this is the first time I'm going to be reading a book from this author. I don't have any experience with this author, but I got this book. I won this book in a competition with Bargain Books, so I was really happy to get this. I think this is a mystery thriller, and yeah, I'm not sure what it's about, but the first sentence goes like this. Friday, June 22nd. Reactions to pressure vary. Some people are ductile, able to stretch. Others are brittle, powerless to bend. Physicists talk of stress-strain curves. One thing is certain: if the burden is too great or the loading too rapid, anyone can snap. Sounds good. Can't wait to pick this up, hoping that I can still read it in October. We don't celebrate Halloween in South Africa, but I'd still like to read it for the mood, because I do not read horror books anymore. So the closest I could get is like a thriller. So yeah. Okay, I did. The next book I got is Kingdom of Soul by Rena Barron. I got this book from, can you guess? Bargain Books for $70. I had to just grab it. I've heard great things. I know this is a fantasy book. There's like magic in here, and I can't wait to get into it. So I'm gonna read a little bit of the prologue. It says, "Be still, little priestess. My father kneels before me with a string of teeth threaded between his fingers. They shine like polished pearls, and I square my shoulders and stand a little taller to make him proud. The distant echo of the djembe drums drowns out his words, but it doesn't tame the twinkle in his eyes as he drapes the teeth around my neck. Tonight I become the true daughter of a tribe of Adichie." Sound good? I'll put it over here. The next book I got, it's one of the books that I'm currently reading, and I had to like put it down so that I can finish one of the other books that I started before, but my fingers are itching to get back to it because it sounds so interesting, and that is the Starless C by Erin Morgenstern. And look at this pretty. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Isn't it just beautiful? Ugh, it's beautiful. Okay. The first sentence. All right, I read this and I was like, I want to know more. So it says, once very long ago, right? Oh, it says sweet sorrows once very long ago. There is a pirate in the basement. The pirate is a metaphor, but also still a person. The basement could rightly be considered a dungeon. Okay, I read a little bit more of this, so I kind of know where this goes. I'm like, where am I now? I'm on page 80, and I just need to finish the book that I'm currently reading. I think I'm about 50 pages left, and I'm going straight back into this book. I need to know what's happening with Zachary. So interesting. I think this book is considered a dark academia. I don't know. Let me not lie to y'all. I'm not sure. But I picked this book up from Bargain Books for 70 rands. If you live in South Africa and you're still not understanding the whole deal with Bargain Books, I can't help you. There's nothing I can do for you. Okay. Next book I got is another book that I'm hoping to pick up this month. How many books did I say I need to pick up this month? I've lost count. And mind you, I'm a slow reader, okay? I don't read 10 books in a month. If I get to 4 books in a month, it's been a great month. And I'm pretty sure I've named 6 books that I need to pick up. But anyway, Black Leopard Red Red Wolf by Marlon James. This is a fantasy. This is an adult fantasy. I've had this book for a while. I got this book from Bargain Books for 70 rands. Guys, Bargain Books. Help yourselves. Yeah, I'm interested to get into this book. This is volume 1 of the Dark Star trilogy. I'm not sure when the rest of the books are coming out, but I'm really excited to get into this one. There's a map of the world. So I guess I like books that have maps. Kind of gives you a picture of what's going on. So when they're explaining certain areas, then you can go back and check the map and see what they're talking about. So the first sentence says, "The child is dead. There is nothing left to know. I hear there is a queen in the south who kills the man who brings her bad news. So when I give word of the boy's death, do I write my own death with it? Truth eats lies just as the crocodile eats the moon, and yet my witness is the same today as it will be tomorrow." I don't know what it's about, but we are interested. We are excited. We cannot wait to get into this. A lot of people love it. I'm sure I will too. Next book I got is An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. I picked up this book from CNA, which is a local stationery store that were having a sale 2 or 3 months ago, and I got this book for 20 rands. They were selling books for like $10. I didn't know until I think the morning of the last day of the sale, or the second last day of the sale, and people had cleaned out the shop. Okay, I was lucky to even pick this up. But I think I know a little bit about what's happening in this book. They've got these I don't want to call them machines because I actually don't know if they're machines, but they've got these things that started popping up in the world. And there's a kid, I think, who took the video and posted on his social media about it, only to realize that that those same objects have been appearing all over the world, and lots of other people actually took pictures and videos of those, and I think they're calling them corals. And I think the story is them trying to figure out where they came from, what they're doing here. So yeah, the first sentence says, "Look, I am aware that you're here for an epic tale of intrigue and mystery and adventure and near death and actual death. But in order to get to that, unless you want to skip to chapter 13, I'm not your boss. You're going to have to deal with the fact that 1. April May, in addition to being one of the most important things that have ever happened to the human race, and also a woman in her 20s who has made some mistakes." I read that wrong. Hold up. "Look, I am aware that you're here for an epic tale of intrigue and mystery and adventure and near death and actual death, but in order to get to that, unless you want to skip to chapter 13, I'm not your boss. You're going to have to deal with the fact that I, April May, in addition to being one of the most important things that have ever happened to the human race, am also a woman in her 20s who have made some mistakes." I already like the first sentence, of like the writing, and how they I like the writing. I like it. I'm gonna enjoy this book. I cannot wait. I think it's gonna be funny as well. Almost knocked my tea. With that said, okay guys, we're almost done. There's like 3 books left. The next book I have is The Water Dancer by Ta-Nehisi. I've heard great things about this book. I don't know what this book is about. I got this book from Bargain Books for 70 rands, and I actually would have loved the one with the other cover where you have the man in the water. I feel like that cover is the most beautiful of this book. Covers. Am I making sense? I don't know. I think I am. I think you get me, right? So, first sentence of this book, if I can find it, says, "And I could only have seen her there on the stone bridge, a dancer wreathed in ghostly blue, because that was the way they would have taken her back when I was young, back when the Virginia earth was still red as brick and red with life. And through there were other bridges spanning the River Goose. They would have bound her and brought her across this one, because this was the bridge that fed into the turnpike that twisted its way through the green hills and down the valley before bending in one direction, and that direction was south." Doesn't really say if I'm gonna enjoy the book or not, but we'll see. Some books have great first liners to hook you straight in. Some not so much, but doesn't mean that they're bad books. Okay. The next book I have is The Theory. Lighting. There you go. It's The Theory of Flight by Siphiwe, Gloria, Ndlovu. This is a Zimbabwean-born South African resident. I think she's born in Zimbabwe but living in South Africa. Yes. And I don't know what the book's about, but can you see how pretty this book is? This is such a beautiful book. Like, she did such great work. Yeah, I don't know what it's about, but let's see. Part 1, genealogy. Jeannie's beginning was like all of our beginnings, beautiful and golden. After spending the night with Golide Gumede, Elizabeth Nyoni felt something give away in the space that he had come to occupy in her heart. It traveled through her body and found its way onto her mattress. I don't know if that's supposed to be spicy, but yeah, I got this book from Barron Books. Did I say that? For 70 rands. So clearly this is like a bargain books haul. Okay, the last book I got is another Dan Brown, and this is The Lost Symbol. I got this book from my local charity bookstore, and this is a hardcover, by the way. Hey, let me see what's happening behind the sleeve. Okay, it's just a black book with some gold writing. Okay. Looks nice and sleek, clean. I got this book. This is a second-hand book, but it's well taken care of. Well, previously loved for sure. And this book was only 28 rands. I don't even know if you'll be able to see. 28 rands for this book. It's still in really great condition. Whoever had it was really careful with it. But yeah, I love me some Dan Brown. Well, I've only read one Dan Brown book, but I have watched 3 movie adaptations. The Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons, and why can't I remember the other one? Why am I not remembering? Why can't I remember the other book that I read? I don't know. But yeah, I've watched Angels and Demons, the Da Vinci Code, and I don't know. But anyway, yes, I got this book from the charity bookstore. It was 28 rands, and also don't know what this is about, but I think it's still for Robert Langdon. I think so. I think it still follows Professor Langdon. Okay, so this one has a prologue, and it says House of the Temple, 8:33 p.m. The secret is how to die. Does that not sound enticing? Since the beginning of time, the secret had always been how to die. The 34-year-old initiate gazed down at the human skull cradled in his palms. The skull was hollow like a bowl filled with blood-red wine. Drink it, he told himself. You have nothing to fear. I cannot wait for this book. And yeah, so you guys, that is it for my video. That's all the books I've got to hold for you today. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you think you'll still see me after this? 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm out of shot. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. There's my book haul for you. Thank you so much for making it this far in my video. I know this is a very long video, but I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did like my video, please give it a huge thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Which is your favorite book from my haul? Which one have you read? Which one haven't you read? Which would you recommend for me to read first? Which was your favorite? Which didn't you like? And any recommendations based on what I have here. Just let me know in the comments down below. And if you're looking to support my channel, I will leave a link down below to my Amazon wish list, as well as my Takealot Wishlist. I'll leave a link to my Bookstagram account that you can give me a follow over there if you like my channel and my content, because I do post extra bookish content on my Instagram that you will not see here. I actually think I'm more what is the word? English has left me. I'm more present on my Instagram than on my YouTube channel, but I am working on that, and I hope you guys will subscribe to my channel and be here for my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye. See you next time.